Hello everyone and welcome again to Whisky Wednesday. Still in the rustic setup, still filming things in the front room, and today we're talking about Japanese whiskey. Now this is Nikka Coffey Grain, and it is one of my favourite products currently available on the market. It is a mainly corn whiskey with a little bit of malted barley in there to kickstart alcohols and get those enzymes going. It is distilled in a coffee still, so it is nothing to do with coffee beans, coffee the drink, nothing like that at all. If anyone tells you otherwise, I'm afraid they're misinformed. It's a 45% alcohol whiskey. It is between, I believe, 7 to about 14 years old, so there's some fairly old whiskey kicking around in there. It's picked up numerous awards, and essentially it's kind of like a Japanese bourbon, but they can't call it bourbon because it's not made in America. But nonetheless, I love it. As you all know, I'm a big bourbon fan, big corn whiskey fan, big Japanese whiskey fan too. But we'll dissect this thing and we'll see what's going on with it. So first of all, a nose. Now you can tell it's got its elements in numerous different parts of the world. So it has the nose of an American whiskey. It's caramel, it's butterscotch, there's loads of kind of toffee flavours, it's really big and voluptuous, very in your face. But then there's some really small hidden depths of Japanese whiskey. There's kind of like a bit of kiwi, a little bit of lime, there's kind of like fresh like white Japanese pears kicking around in there. Some really nice citrus underneath all the heavy, kind of caramel desserty flavours. And the more you dig, the more you get. Certainly do think like Japanese orchid fruits, those white pears, apples, kind of lychees. There's some really fresh, vibrant, summery flavour coming through there. The weather's been horrendous in the UK, so I'm hoping that this thing will kind of be a bit cathartic, maybe bring the sunshine through. But the dominant flavour is those caramels, those vanillas, and there's a nice kind of like peanut, brittle peanut butter thing kicking around in there too. Great nose. If you like American whiskey, this is going to be up your street. If you like Japanese whiskey, this is also going to be up your street. Let's taste it. I think the best way to describe this whiskey is it is light, but it's full. Much in the way of what a lot of older Irish whiskey is. It's such an easy drinking product that it's kind of scary. At 45% alcohol, you can put this down on a table between you and a couple of good friends. It will be gone. And that's just the be-all and end-all of it. Bourbon-wise, in relation to the smell, it's nowhere near as dry, and it's nowhere near as spicy. Very mouth-coating, very voluptuous style. There is a slight oak spice towards the end, but it's not particularly dominant. If you think of things like some of the best-selling bourbon on the planet, things like Woodford, not so much Buffalo Trace, but certainly Four Roses, and then maybe Elijah Craig too. Woodford, Four Roses, and Elijah Craig. They have those really intense, drying, robust finishes to them that really make them stand out above the crowd. This, it's slightly drying, but still quite thirst quenching. It's full of these large, umptuous flavours. Very succulent, I think. Yeah, succulent is the word you could use to describe this whiskey. One more taste. You can tell I like it, but we'll have one more taste, we'll score it, and we'll sign off. It's just so nice. It really is. And when you boil it down to it, we always talk about subjectivity. And I just really dig this thing. I think it's fantastic. I remember the first time I tried it, and I was blown away then. I'm still blown away now, and it's nearly 5 years later. But a stunning little whiskey. You can pick it up for anywhere between, I think, £50 to about £70, depending on the retailer. And just do it. If you've got a bit of a sweet tooth, it's right up your street. If you like something that's got like a good amount of complexity with quite an unusual finish in the sense that it's not as dry as a lot of other corn-based whiskey, pick one up, because it's not going to break the bank, and it's just something to help you on your whiskey journey a little bit. I really dig it. It's a 9. It's honestly that good. If you've had any experience with this bottle and you do or you don't agree with me, obviously leave something in the comments below. Thank you all for joining me in my living room again. Everything should be back to normal next week. So in the meantime, I've been Phil. Welcome to my house. That was Nikka Coffey Grain, and I will see you all next week. See you later.